Welcome to my project ideas. This is an ongoing series on website development with WordPress. And in this particular video, we'll learn how to create a basic e-commerce website using WordPress. So before we start, we'll demo a website that we have already delivered to a client. And this beautiful website is actually based on a theme. So half work is done by the theme itself that we have bought from the particular portal. And the rest is like setup of the particular website. So suppose you get a client where the client has a need to develop a website with e-commerce features. So a e-commerce website will have an option to shop and an option to add something to the cart and thereafter do the checkout and do the payment, right? And also the user can see what all orders they have done and the users can see what is the status of their order. So that's the basic utility of a WooCommerce website. So in this particular website, what is there is like we have a particular simple landing page with a theme, and we have showcased the product with some content, and a video is added here, and a basic footer is here. We have also here something called catalog page. It's like the products we have showcased in a new way rather than showing in a simple online experience like Amazon. So here we can go to next option. So these are categories here, and each categories are defined in a very beautiful ways, like what this table fan is and what are all the options for table fan for their website. And for a generic user, they will directly come to shop. It might be something they might explore sometime, but on a daily basis people will come to shop, search for products. I want table fan. I will search for like product like this, right? And I can see whatever is there in table fan here. So one more thing is something like I can click on a particular product and go inside and explore that product. So it will be known as a product page. A shop page is where you see all the options. A product page is where you see a particular single product, and you can see the different type of variation here, and you can choose a size. I'll go back and I'll show you one more option of variation where you can choose even the colors. So I'll click on this fan. You see the option is there to choose a color also, and I will see the color. If I like it, I will add to cart. I can see the cart here. I will click checkout. So if you remember, you can see carts, you can see checkout, and in checkout, you provide your login details, your billing details, right? And your order detail, and click on place order. Once you place an order, you can go to my account section, which since we have not logged in, you cannot see that. But here you will see all the options for a user. It's like all the old orders, your personal details, your saved cards, something like that. So let's start developing this website. So the first step for us is like if I go to list of steps that we have to do, we have to buy a domain, buy a hosting, install WordPress and WooCommerce in the hosting, then connect the domain with the hosting, and then install a theme. So theme installation is something that is not mandatory, but we recommend for a beautiful website rather than wasting time on creating individual pages. You can go and buy a pre-built theme, and on top of that, you can add products. So suppose my fan website I'm going to do. This is the domain I'm going to buy. This is the name of the website. I'll buy from godaddy.com. I'll make it mine by clicking make it yours. Yeah. And I will click to continue here. It's also an e-commerce platform. If you see, you add a product, you continue to the cart, and then you check out, right? By paying it out. And here you will see multiple themes or all like multiple websites are already added. You can choose a year range, like for 1 year I want to buy. And once you are done, you can click on I'm ready to pay. This will take you to the payment gateway where you will choose your credit card and proceed. That's it. So suppose you are done buying your particular website name. So I'll go to GoDaddy. I've already bought a domain that I'm going to use now. So for that, I will go to my products. Okay, let it load. Meanwhile, the next step for me is like buying hosting. So this is already open. So I will refresh this and I can see all domains here that I do own. And there's a domain called Sigmarth. This is the one that I'm going to use to create the website. So next step is to buy the hosting. We recommend buying Siteground, but you can always buy any other platform, or Hostinger is also good. So go to Siteground. Here you have to buy WordPress with WooCommerce hosting. Start now. Choose the basic plan as of now. And using your card, you can pay it out. That's it. Once you're done paying, you will get a hosting. So you have bought domain, you have bought hosting. Third step is installing WordPress and WooCommerce. Without connection only we are going to install it. Why? Because once you get the hosting, you have to create a website here also. So you choose existing domain. The domain that I'm going to use is sigmarth.com. I'll click continue. And then I will create a new website. I'll create a website with WooCommerce and I will provide admin login here, whatever I am going to use. So it's admin@123. Continue and finish. And it will take 2 to 3 minutes to create a website in the hosting. So once these steps are done, we'll come back to GoDaddy for the next step, that is connecting domain with hosting. So to connect a domain with hosting, what we do is like we visit the GoDaddy portal, we click on DNS next to this particular domain name and search for something called name server. And here you will have to click change name server. By default, once you'll buy it out, it will be GoDaddy name server. And you have to click on I will use my own name server. Remember, whenever you are going to do the setup, it will take some hours, 1 2 3 or up to 8 or 24 hours to actually start the website development. Reason being that once you buy it out, GoDaddy registers with the actual registrar, like they're also buying it from somewhere and then registering on your name. So it takes some time, right? 8 hours, 24 hours it might take. And once it is done, then only your website will start appearing. But anyhow, you can always proceed with the setup like this. So these name servers we will get from the SiteGround. So this is something I've already added. So I'll close it out and I will close GoDaddy also. The name servers from where we have copied, I will show you now once it is set. So once it is done, I can go to Site Tools. And in the dashboard itself, I can see the name servers. The same thing you have to copy and paste there. Now, one more thing we have to do is like we have to install something called SSL certificate. This you can buy from GoDaddy. And if you're using SiteGround, it's free from them. It is important. Otherwise, what will happen is like once you open sigma.com, you will see like this error because you do not have any authority or certificate installed. You can open up the website, but it will always show this particular error. So for that, we are installing SSL certificate to make it away, right? We have to make it secure. It is installed. One more thing we do is like we enforce the HTTPS. Reason being, if someone tries to open HTTP also, it will automatically redirect to HTTPS. So if I go to incognito mode, you can see now the certificate installed. The error is not coming. So it will go away from here also. It's the cache issue. So now to login, I will write wp-admin in the URL, wp-admin, and enter my credentials that I have used while creation, right? Login and exit any wizard. So the WordPress is installed, website is ready to be designed. So the next step we recommend is going to theme forest. And suppose you are going to build a e-commerce for selling clothes. So I will search clothes in WordPress. So what we'll do is like we'll explore one of the plugin theme here. And so exactly what here we do is like we visit a theme, we preview a theme by clicking live preview. And if the theme suits the requirement of the customer, we then buy it out. So as of now, I have visited this theme here. It looks like it is not loading correctly. Anyhow, I'll refresh it and click on home one. So a theme comes with multiple layout options. So we have clicked one of the option here, and this themes opens like this. You see, it is having an option with first part is showcasing the images with an option to shop now for each individual categories. And the first section is having set of images with an option of description and button to visit this particular individual category. And also they have added the products directly on the home page with a few category options like this: men, women, kids, etc. And also they have given some collection names. All the collections are categories only, nothing else. And then they have again different collections for men, women, kids. And they have added some reviews and their partnerships, brands. And thereafter they have the option to sign up, some quick links, and a description over here, and all the payment gateways that they accept. So these are just an images, nothing else. You see, it's an image here that we can also add. If I just open it in a new tab, fine. So you see multiple options are there. You can download any of them as per your need. If you are going to create a furniture website, you can download the furniture one. So like this, you can select the theme, get it reviewed from the client, and thereafter you can conclude that this is the theme for your client and download it after buying it out. Once you buy it out and you have already done the setup, what you need to do is visit on appearance, go on themes, add a new theme, upload the theme, and choose the theme file, whatever is there. With the theme, you will also get a security code. You have to provide that, and then you can activate the theme. Once the theme is activated, the next step is starting the setup of WooCommerce. So we'll go to the settings of WooCommerce. Here you choose the state or country from where you are actually providing the service. The services can be to a particular country, or you can provide it to worldwide audience. Like Amazon.com is for the worldwide audience, but Amazon.in is specific to India, right? And then you can choose a currency, default currency for your customers. If they are coming to Amazon.com, they will always see the product in US dollar, right? Something like that you can do. And within products, you can see multiple options are there, and you can assign a page. You can create your custom page and assign it to shop page. So thereafter you can go to shipping will help you to design zones. Like for certain reason you want shipping amount to be $10. Thereafter for other zones, like you are exporting to India for $10, if you are exporting to Africa, you can charge $30 for each product, something like that. So that amount can be created here by adding zones. And then we go to payment option. So payment option is the one where you can activate all the payment options that are given by default. You can also add other payment options like Stripe. For that you have to go to plugins. Let me save this first and go to plugin, add new. Suppose I will add PayPal also. So you need to install the theme and you need to activate the theme. Similarly, you need to install a plugin, you need to activate a plugin. Fine. So you now can visit the settings once again. Go to the payment tab. You see PayPal is already giving some options now. So we don't have to do this here as of now. We can go to settings, go to payment option and activate the PayPal and save changes. But you need to connect it to your PayPal account, right? So you can go to manage and it is enabled as of now. But you can see that you have multiple options like API settings are there. And here you can provide connection, like you can click to connect and it will redirect to PayPal and there you can log in, it will automatically connect. So these are the simple steps. Similarly, you can follow the steps for Stripe and you can perform the same options there. Fine, then we are done with the setup of WooCommerce and we can visit the store. As of now, nothing is there in my store, right? And what I want to sell is a clothing brand content, right? So once you install a theme, you will see the theme actually opening up here. Fine. So it will make the entire experience better than the what we are seeing right now. But our main goal is here to teach you how to do the setup. So now I can go to products and add a new product. We'll leave this PayPal configuration and I'm going to sell something called a shirt, or I can visit Amazon, you know, to give you a better idea. I will search a shirt here and I will click this one. I will download this image, call it one. We'll call this as two. They have size chart also. Again, I will add the similar way. Okay. And this is the product name. So I'll add this product over here. Description also I'll copy from here. Fine. The pricing, if you can see, it is giving 1499, but the sale price is 475. Fine. What else? It is something for men. So I will add a new category called men. And it is a shirt, right? So within men, I can add a new category, shirt. I'll also create a category for women. And that's it. Product short description. We can find something from here. Let me copy this thing, or I'll just add this one as of now and publish. But we have not added the product image, so that we can choose from here. Product image. Use the first image as the main product image. And in gallery, you can add the other products images 2 and 3. Add to gallery, update. So I will refresh shop now and you can see a sale is here, the product is here, and add to cart option is here, right? You can click this particular link and you see an option to zoom it out, right? You can click here and open the image like this, an option to change the images like this, and you have category also coming here as men, shirt, women. Women is coming because actually we have not unselected it from here, that's why. Let me unselect, update, and refresh. Men shirt, and you see the description is coming like this, and here you see this is something we can actually add this product details, right? And what I can do is like reorganize it. And we can make similarly bold here the headings. So you see a lot of manual work is involved in doing this setup of the products. So creating the portal is easier. Doing the setup is the tough part. And we can add product details like this. Fine, we can update and refresh. So again, it is not looking good. So we can again bring these details over here and update. And we can delete here and we can add basic information here like premium cotton fabric material. Otherwise, what it will happen is like it will take the description from the product description. So this issue that I am facing right now, that I'm not able to add an image here, this is because we are using the default configuration of WooCommerce. But if you use a theme will have certain plugins installed that will help you out to add things over here. Fine. So we have these similar details here. What else we can do? So we have black product. We want more variation, right? So what I can do is like I can go to attributes, and here you see you have an option to change the image. So if I click on white, the white images are appearing here. So I will save these images as W1 and W2. Fine. And I can add a size variation here, size, and I will call it black. Wait, go back to attributes. I will add, I don't have any attributes, right? So I will add new. I will call it size. We'll call it black. We'll add white, two options. I'll save the attributes, and I need a variable product because I have multiple variations. So the attributes that we have created, I will save it out, and in the variation, I can see that in the attributes, I have to enable use for variations, save the attributes, then I can go to variations and I can generate the variations. So I have two options now, black and white. In the black, I can go back and choose the same image that I had at the variation image, and in the white I can choose the white image. So I will just use the white image like this. And if you want, you can keep the pricing as earlier, or you can change the pricing from here. For the product, for each of the item we have to add the pricing also, and we have just added it out and submitted the changes. And now we can see the black is selected, we can choose white, and the white image will start appearing like this. Fine. And now we can add to the cart, and we can follow the steps of a checkout and the cart page. So now we have added this particular product into the cart. We can view the cart from here or here. Fine. And we can proceed to checkout now. In the checkout, we can see the PayPal also is appearing here. We can enter all the details and click place order. So once the order is placed, an email will be triggered to the the customer. So I will as of now choose direct bank transfer. I'll choose my Indian address. and I will do place order. So now if I go to my user details, here too in my orders, I can see the orders that I've done and click on view. Fine. You can see the payment method and all. And all others like things like status is also visible here. So as of now, the user can automatically either make it in progress. As of now, since we have not configured anything else, so what the admin can do is manually make it in processing. Fine. Why we are not like making it by default is like there is no payment done, right? So it's direct bank transfer. So that's the reason that it is not reflecting over there. So what we can do is like we can go back and see the status has changed. And now the user can even mark it as completed. The admin can mark it out and the user can see as completed. Fine. And even the user can see in the analytics how many orders have been done, how much earning has been collected. So all these things are available in the analytics option. You see a beautiful analytics of all the sales. So this is the way that you can create a beautiful website. The website will be beautiful in case you design the pages using a theme or using a builder, theme builder. So all these type of designing of the pages using different theme builder and theme we have discussed in other videos. You can check it out. And I believe this video will be helpful in case you are going to do a setup of e-commerce website on WordPress. Let us know anything you want to ask in the comment section. Thank you.